Hey guys, welcome back to some more AFK Arena. Today we're over on the test server and we are taking a look at Merlin. So Merlin's a brand new dimensional that will be coming up today or tomorrow. The patch notes are up today, so by the time this video is up, he should be up on the global servers to purchase. But is he worth it? So looking here, we know he is not going to be a limited edition hero like Lilith has said before. So you're going to be able to purchase him through the duration of AFK Arena, but it is going to be a limited time to get him 50% off. That is right, guys. They are giving him at a 50% discount. And honestly, he is very, very much worth it picking up Merlin at the discount. If you choose not to pick him up at the discount, you do have to do the exact same exchange, the exchange that we are doing right now with the Prince of Persia. So you do have to wait the 60 days if you're not buying in to pick him up early. Looking at him as support, we have Rowan as number 1. Merlin is coming in right around number 2, number 3, possibly being in the S tier, especially because he is going to be a counter for Ainz. That is really the big thing. So if you do not want to spend the resources, go ahead and pick him up right now. You can get him the 60 days early. You can get him at the 50% discount. Once the 60 days are done, he is going to go back to the full $100 price for the hero. So let's go ahead and take a look at the hero. Is absolutely worth it. I'm going to run him in the campaign a little bit. I'm going to run him a little bit in the tower. We'll go over his skills and I'll show you exactly why he's really worth it. So I did get the trial version of him. The trial version of Arthur gave me a plus 25 signature item. So we do not have this maxed out. So when it comes to the skill, it is not going to target 2 heroes. It is only going to do 1. In addition, we only have the 3 of 9 furniture, so we're pretty limited. So the duration of the destiny foreseen is going to be extended, which is his ultimate ability. So hopefully we can get him to ult to see what that is going to do within this battle. We're in chapter 32 and I still use the Chimera carry. I know a lot of people talked about it last time. I still have the Chimera carry that we've been using. She is completely maxed out. So one thing you'll note is when we come into battle, boom, Merlin puts that shield right up, or the sheer damage right there up on Chimera. Unfortunately, she goes down there. And again, this is probably not the most ideal team. I feel like we need possibly a tank. So we can even swap this up for a tank like Scrag. So when Merlin enters the battle, he is going to put that damage share on Scrag, which is going to mitigate some of the damage that Scrag is taking. There it is, guys. There's kind of the link. If we did have that 9 of 9, or if we had that plus 30 signature item, he would actually link to 2 heroes. There's his ultimate ability. Look at the entire team there was on Scrag, guys, and they still could not take him down, which is crazy. It is crazy the amount of support that he is going to be able to do in a team like this, especially when it comes to the mitigation factor he is going to do. So at a plus 30 signature item, he will cast that on Scrag and he will actually cast it on the 2 frontline heroes, again, allowing them to really mitigate a lot of the damage. So the stronger he is, the more support he is going to provide, which again is just absolutely crazy. When you look at overall support, so looking here kind of along the lines of support, he is probably going to rank, I would say, in the 2nd or 3rd. So really, Rowan is still going to be your number 1 priority when you're building heroes. He is going to be the priority. He can keep teams up by himself. Number 2 is either going to be Merlin or it is going to be Taylene, just for the healing ability aspect of it. But overall, I'm thinking it is going to be Merlin when it comes to building him out and how strong he is going to be. With the damage mitigation, in addition, is when it comes to team comps like Ainz, the 35% damage mitigation for Ainz is going to be huge, guys. It is absolutely going to be huge with the heal over time effect that he is going to bring. I know not super effective right now in the campaign. We're on the test server. We're pretty limited to the heroes we have in here. But we can go ahead and we can throw him in the King's Tower. See how well he does here. We're almost to stage 400 in here. So I could even see it really doing well with a tank. And again, this account, I don't have Arthur. I can see him being behind Arthur, getting the aura that Arthur provides, and just almost being completely unkillable, which would be just crazy to see. I can see it with a couple of combinations, especially when it comes to some of the scaling heroes. So when we look at heroes, you know, like Damon, that needs a little bit of time to get the blood shield up. When you look at heroes like Isolde, that again need a little bit of time to get the heroes up. Same with Grez. He is going to buy them that time, especially with that plus 30 signature item. So even here with Damon, boom, we put that link up in Damon. More than enough burst damage to pull them down. He is not healing fast enough to get really that damage mitigation off. Even here with Screg up top. And there we go. So he linked Damon when he came out. And that's so top or bottom. He is going to link the damaged hero, which in this case was Damon. I don't even know if they have any gear. See, he's not wearing absolutely nothing. So let's throw some gear on him. We'll throw a little bit of a Dur's Vitality, see if we can get him to live. There we go. So he takes a little bit of damage, and there's the mitigation. He is just being destroyed there by Savius, guys. Rowan and Merlin combined cannot even keep him up. Boom, there's the ult, giving the big damage mitigation. And look how tough it is to kill Screg, guys. With the heal over time that he's providing, very, very tough to take down targets. Again, he doesn't seem super effective here, but overall he is. We ran through his trial. We checked that out a little bit ago because, again, this is on the test server. But looking in here, we just have to find a team that he is going to work with and some heroes that he's going to work with. I can see, especially with a couple of the high-powered heroes, like Ortho staying alive. I could see it possibly with Lucretia. We could possibly see it in there if he's going to be able to, again, keep these targets up with the heal over time, allowing those heroes to scale. That's going to be the real big thing here. I could also see him possibly in the stall team, just because we're allowing Flora to do a significant amount of damage when she flies. So he is going to be a game changer. So I just want to break down his abilities. I know we looked at him a little bit earlier, but after conversation, after really going at kind of an in-depth look at how powerful he is. And again, I know you can't really see it here just because we're pretty limited to what we have. But when you look at his ultimate ability, guys, so he is going to reduce the damage by 35% while he's using this for 8 seconds. If the enemy opposed to him ults, it is going to provide a very strong shield. So, okay, ultimate skill brings 35% in the damage reduction. Very powerful. Couple that with his second skill, he is going to heal himself and the most injured ally for 6% max health per second. 30% of all damage dealt to the injured ally will be bore by Merlin. So Merlin's going to take, again, a big damage mitigation aspect. 30% of that damage is going to be transferred to Merlin. Looking at the Karmic Law, when he is under the effects of enemy control abilities, he dispels the majority of negative effects currently affecting him and lets loose the Spirit Owl, which will imprison the source, so he's going to have a form of crowd control. This can be affected every 8 seconds. With level 3, it can be 6 seconds. Guardian Owl, when he suffers fatal damage, he's going to turn in that owl. He is going to protect another target. So he has the ability to protect another target. After 7 seconds, he is going to be kind of reborn. He is going to go back into his body, and he will be back to his original position, and he will be he'll be back to his original form. But during this 7 seconds, damage received by the ally while Merlin is in the spirit form is reduced by 30%. So now he brings another damage mitigation there. Value of health recovery per second is increased to 15%. Skills seem very strong. Now, looking at the signature item, 10% of the damage dealt by the protected allies is converted into health for Merlin and the allied target. So now whoever he is targeting with this ability is going to be, the damage is going to be converted into health for him and the allied target. 20%, 30%, his plus 30 signature item is going to be a necessity. The amount of health Merlin loses as a result of bearing damage is reduced by half. So now he's taking half of the damage that they are dealing, that the enemy team is dealing. And the ability now works on 2 allies. That is right, guys. This ability now works on 2 allies. That is why you really need to have that plus 30 signature item for him built. But he gets better, guys. The exclusive furniture, the duration of the destiny foreseen is extended by 50%. Meaning this skill, which is 8 seconds, will now go to 12 seconds. That's right, guys, a 35% damage reduction for 12 seconds, which is super powerful, especially with he immediately ults when he enters the battlefield. So for the first 12 seconds of the battle, guys, he is going to have a 35% damage reduction. In addition, when he enters the battlefield, he is going to be using this as well, allowing them to heal over time. So he's going to give a heal over time plus a very, very large damage reduction, meaning it's going to be difficult to kill any of the front targets, especially if they do have damage reduction, like Arthur and Screg that we see, or if it's running with Grez, if it's running with Alna, a lot of different combinations. He is going to blend right into them. Absolutely perfect with the skill set that he has. Plus, guys, if he takes burst damage, if he dies, a lot of players were even calculating him or using him as a shield for Athalia. So if Athalia is in the enemy team, targets him, kills him very quickly, he just goes to spirit form, comes right back to be born again. So guys, Merlin, definitely going to be well worth it. We're going to be picking him up for that 50% discount. In addition, guys, when you look at the support tree, when it comes to the elder tree, going to add a ton of haste to him as well. Once you add artifacts on him, such as the call, you want him to ult, and you want him to ult as fast as possible. I could even see him again behind Arthur, possibly compared with another haste hero. That is going to simultaneously keep that 35% damage reduction going for a extended duration, especially with that furniture. That is going to take it to 12 seconds within the cycle time. Even if you had the twins or something of that nature, the god tier comp, it is going to bring that 35% damage mitigation the entire time with that 12-second cooldown. So guys, let me know in the comments what you guys think. He is coming up on the live servers tomorrow. The patch notes were today. Live servers are tomorrow on Tuesday. So he will actually be up by the time you guys are watching this video. He could already be up to go ahead and purchase, guys. And he is definitely worth it. So let me know in the comments what you guys think. And as always, thank you guys for watching.